entered into this program not knowing what to expect. From the perspective of a freshman, it all seemed unnecessarily time-consuming and pointless. I often asked my mom, why do I have to go? Not knowing that she was planning ahead for my future. Sophomore year, I moved out of state with my dad and returned my junior year. I came back feeling hopeless and behind. I thought that there was no way that I could succeed in college. Even though I felt this way, the trio staff still welcomed me back with open arms. They believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and they saw the potential in me when I was too blind to see it. From Mr. Bullard's tough love to Mr. Armstrong's words of wisdom, each of them taught me not to see my mistakes in life as failures, but to see them as lessons. They taught me to be disciplined and self-motivated. I would like to thank each of them from the bottom of my heart. Without them, none of this would be possible, and I would not be where I am today. As I move on to the next chapter of my life, I will take everything that I have learned with me. No matter how hard life hit them through tragedy, loss of loved ones, sickness, and stress, they never gave up on us, and I am eternally grateful. Your efforts and work don't go unnoticed. They taught us that self-care and community are just as important as getting an education. Thank you for all of the educational, mental, and emotional support. We love you guys.
Thank you all for coming today. I'm Cameron. I first want to give thanks to Mr. Armstrong and all the staff, but more importantly, our parents. Without my mother, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today, where I've been trapped in bed for these past 4 years. HEC Upper Bound has had an immense impact within my educational career. If it wasn't to the amazing connections that I have made here, or the several colleges that we visited, I will forever cherish all the love and help from everyone here. But more specifically, Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong and I go way back to 3 years ago, of course. We've had our ups and downs, but at the end of every single day, he would always have a meaning behind everything he said. If it isn't to the way that he walks or talks or to the way that he carries himself, every action is done with a purpose. He's taught me that anything you do in this life should be done with a purpose, and in doing that, you'll be successful and become prosperous and throughout any obstacle or dilemma that you may occur. I hope that that important idea resides within the depths of anyone and all the students that are here today. I truly had an amazing time at Upper Bound. I hope to take all the lessons that I've learned and refer those to real world problems. I'll miss all of this magnificent people that I've met here. Thank you.
This particular group is the first group that I have had the privilege to watch grow from your freshman year to today. This position was the first career I got out of my undergrad. I thought it was the best thing that could ever happen to me. I met the most amazing, loving, funny, sassy students ever. You all were open, and you loved me like I had been here for years. I knew I was doing something right this past year. You all look at us adults and think we're really cool, and we are. And we're really good at what we do. But I was tested this last year. One of the hardest things I ever had to deal with was losing my mommy. And yes, she was my mommy. But the students were there to save the day. From the text messages to the phone calls to the biggest posters with misspelled words that are still hanging up in my office. When we would meet during our Saturday Academy, I would try to have real life conversations with you all. I practiced and preached self-care and mental health to the point where you all would just roll your eyes. But I knew I had done something right because at times, to be honest, I really don't know if y'all are listening to me. When I missed almost 2 months of the Saturday Academy, the first day I came back, Mr. Bullard had told me that he showed you our video that he made for my mom's memorial. He said that the seniors took it hard. Some of you were crying, some of you got quiet, some of you said, dang, for real? Some of you had no words, but he looked at me and he said, Ms. Nolan, they actually felt your pain. That first Saturday I came back, I had seniors inviting me to church, hugging me, telling me they love me, playing in my hair, joning on me, but most importantly, embracing me. The love filled me back up in a way that I didn't know I needed. I feel like everything I've talked to you all about for all these years came tumbling back and it told me, Ms. Nolan, they heard you. I was truly blessed by my students this year. Seniors! Class of 2019, I am so honored to have been part of this journey with you. I am not worried about you, any of you at all. I used to tell you all that I hope to raise the next generation of politicians, lawyers, doctors, community activists, and leaders. I've never met a group of people who are more sassy, outspoken, knowledgeable, loving, but hard-headed, irritated, and annoyed. But you all desire so much love and affirmations more than anyone. Your stories, keep them with you. Your identity continues to search for it. Remember, it's okay to say no and to take time for yourself. Remember, you are never alone. You do not have to do this thing called life by yourself. Remember that you are a person of strength, and even when you do not feel like it, it's okay. Remember that life happens. No matter how much we plan or encourage, life will still happen. It's how we handle it and how we grow from it is what really matters. Now, I would like to take a second to give our parents, guardians, and caretakers a hand clap. Dear adult members, thank you for allowing HEC Upper Mount to work with you and your baby or babies. Thank you for sharing your babies with us. Without you, we would literally have no students. It really does take a village, and this is why we are here. We build a family foundation, and this is why we take family very seriously. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your family and love on your children. We know sometimes that is not easy. So, class of 2019 from HEC Upper Bound, you all are my babies. Period. The staff always says that you all belong to me. I am now giving you your capes, because y'all know I'm Wonder Woman, to go out and save the world. But remember, take the cape off when you need to. From one superhero to another, be great and free and do what you need to do for you, your family, and your community. Also, if anyone tells you that you are not a superhero, you let them know that Miss Nola said you was, and I pop up for my babies. Now, class of 2019, please stand and let's celebrate our seniors.